and we are live. It is Freestyle Friday, the Friday before Christmas. And yes, next Friday, the 25th, Dr. Ingrid will be right here once again because we're going to keep this thing going and we're going to keep freestyling on Friday. So thank you so much for joining me. So I hope that we get some more people to come in with questions because today is a hot topic. Our affirmation for the week is I will live my dream. And I can tell you in this year of 2020, man, I have so many dreams because the reality of it has been kind of a nightmare, to be totally truthful to you. And I can know that a lot of people can agree with me that that probably is the same outlook that you have also. So the affirmation for the week was I will live my dream. And today we're going to talk about introspection and what that means in relation to the dreams that you have, your aspirations, and just how life is going to go for you. So we're just going to see. It is 1 o'clock on a Friday, and some people may be at work or just doing whatever they're doing, but we're going to see who's going to join us for a little bit to get some of this education. Again, I am Dr. Ingrid. I am a board certified psychiatrist located in Rockland County. My focus is on adolescents, transitional adults, those are our college age adults, and also some of our more stable or mature adults. And we are accepting new patients. We're just very excited about the turn of the new year. We're also very reflective and we're sensitive to the needs that people have right now and have been going throughout this 2020 this year. And so each Friday I am here on the platform to talk about different topics and to give affirmations. And affirmations have been shown by research to increase mood, to give positivity, and those are the two elements that keeps hope alive in us. And for some, keeps those living where they're not wanting to commit suicide or they feel so helpless that they have to turn and end their own lives. So we're going to keep this moving and we're going to just freestyle it to however we feel. And I'm just, again, just kind of waiting on a couple more people to join me. We're going to make it quick, but this is a hot topic and this is a good one for today. So we'll just play a little Christmas music. Some turkey and some mistletoe to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes. Child is gonna smile to see if we did how to fly. Simple phrase from 1 to 92. It's been said many times, many ways. Merry Christmas. We freestyling here. Just listen to a little Christmas uplifting music before we get into the talk that we have today. Again, it's on introspection. And we're talking about living out our dreams. How fitting is that? Because we need to have and hang on to those dreams. A lot of times dreams become reality if we know how to plan it out right. You know, dreams keep us motivated. It gives us determination. It gives us drive. And these are the things that we need to stay alive. Yeah. So Merry Christmas to everyone. So we're going to get started a little bit and talk about introspection. That's what we're talking about today. So I want to begin to just talk about, and people may say, well, what do you mean by introspection? What does that mean? Well, introspection is being able to sit with yourself and think about how you process situations, your emotional capacity, and your emotional needs. And that is so important when we look at the dreams that we have for ourselves and how those dreams will come into fruition of reality. And it's based on our perception of our environment, our own determination, and our emotional capacity. And so, why is this so important? Well, introspection is so important because you have to be in tune with yourself to understand how you fit into this world. How you perceive the world is how you will function and moving forward in the world. And knowing things about yourself that may not necessarily sit well with you, those are the things that we need to begin to work on. But introspection is a way of looking at these things in a positive way, not in a negative way. And it's not to look and say, well, why? Having the question why can leave such a negative connotation. You want to change the why to the what. What is a more forward word when you put it in question form? It's more of a engaging. It's more of a positive as to what is also can be an action. It can lead you to what will be the next step versus why. Why would have you in a state of ponderance? Why would have you stifled? Why would have you angry? Why will also have you with a lot of shame and guilt? And that will keep you from achieving the dreams and the goals that you have for yourself. So, in questioning yourself and looking through the different aspects of your life, just a couple of questions that I want to go through, probably about 10 questions. We'll leave it. And I want you to think about these questions throughout the week. Now, this is, again, by no means, I'm Dr. Ingrid. This is not any medical advice that I am giving. However, it's just education and giving positive upliftment to all of us because we need it. And as I'm giving it to you, believe that by me giving it to you is also a gift to myself because I'm just so happy that you joined or stopped by this page to look at this video or this live. So I'm a board certified psychiatrist located in Rockland County. I see adolescents, our transitional adults, which are our very young adults that are in between teenage years, but not quite adults, age 21 and 22. And then we have our adults that we see in our practice. So going forward with introspection, based on our affirmation for the week, which is I will live my dream. Some of the questions I want you to just ponder. And again, this is not a platform for me to give you answers unless you put them in the chat. And I would love for you to put some stuff in the chat and ask me questions because I am here. And this is just Freestyle Friday where I am just here giving away all of the little knowledge that I have. And I say little knowledge because I'm always wanting to learn. I always wanting to grow. So the first thing that I want you to ask yourself is this. Am I taking anything for granted? Looking at yesterday, we had a pileup of snow, looking at how things have slowed down for the pandemic. How have you been utilizing that time? Have you taken that time for granted? Have you allowed yourself to just succumb to the circumstances? Now, granted, I know that people have been ill with COVID, and I extend my acknowledgement of that and also my empathy for those who have been fortunate enough to overcome COVID or have prevented themselves from getting COVID, and you've rebound from COVID, not within your sick time. How have you dealt with this time that we've had to better ourselves? How have you done that? Have you done that? Are you living true to yourself? Are you being the you that you need to be? Not the you that she wants you to be or the you that he wants you to be or the you that they want you to be. Are you truthfully living the you that you want to be? Am I taking care of myself physically? Woo! Well, what does the physical have to do with introspection, Dr. Ingrid? Well, it has a lot to do with it because the mind or the brain and the body goes together. Our bodies function by signals from our brain and that bounce from our bodies back up to our brain, and that's how we have the motions and the movements and the way that we think, right? So you have to physically prepare the body and understand where you are in your deficits or where you are physically as far as taking care of your bodies and your mind. So the question is, am I taking care of myself physically? Am I taking care of myself emotionally? It's a good question. Am I taking care of myself spiritually? What does that mean? That means, are you allowing yourself to surround yourself, your physical environment, and your mental environment with positivity, with people who can help to rebound and encompass the positivity that we need to move forward? That gives us hope, that gives us faith, and that gives us a belief beyond what we can see in the tangible here and now. So spirituality is very important in achieving goals and in achieving dreams, because dreams are not yet reality. And sometimes our spiritual beliefs, our beliefs of a higher power, something that is not seen or something that is not livable, can be outside of the realm of reality. So in order to put your dreams into reality, you have to understand your connection to that spiritual being in which you have formed, or which you believe in, or that spiritual being may be yourself. But you have to understand, where are you with your spirituality? Being true to yourself. Are you putting forth in your life healthy perspectives? Meaning, are you looking at things in a positive way? And I keep using the word positive, positive, positive over and over again. Because in order for a dream to translate into reality, it first must have the right perception, which is a positive perception, right? Then once we have a positive perception, then we begin to build that support system around us so that we can garner the resources that we need if this dream is in reality of what our mental, our physical, our spiritual, and our introspective selves say that we are able to do this dream. So one may dream of becoming an astronaut. Pretty cool dream. But say that you don't have the necessary educational background, you don't have the qualifications to become an astronaut, you don't have the physical, the mental, or the spiritual capacity within yourself to say, do I really want to sacrifice my life and dedicate it to doing this particular duty? Because once you live out a dream, you're putting a lot of energy, a lot of time, a lot of your being into it. So you have to understand, what are you putting into this dream, by understanding what your being is. And that's what introspection is all about. Who am I really? Who are you really? Sit in with this question and say, who am I? And not to label yourself and say, okay, I am a male, I am a woman, I am a father, I am a mother, I am a college student. Those are all labels. But who are you really? The core of yourself, the core of your being. Sit and just ponder and say, who am I really? Again, am I living for the world? Am I living for myself? Why do I matter? Why do I matter? Why do you matter? Why do you matter? That's introspection. And you have to understand that when you are trying to live out a dream, because a dream is not the here and now, it is something that we perceive and something that we want, that is not of reality but imagination, to come into play in our lives in real time. Do we have any questions? Okay. Have I smiled at someone today? You're like, look, we're wearing masks right now, but the power of a smile is so positive. Even with the mask on, you can still see, a person's cheekbones or their eyes, or some type of physical gesture to sense or send to them that you have a positive vibe. And not only is smiling good for others, but introspectively, it allows a certain lightness, it allows a certain brightness to the mood that comes into play. And you're exercising not only those beautiful facial muscles, but you're exercising your mental capacity to think in a positive, healthy, happy, lightweight, of acceptance of yourself, of saying, I'm going to be kind to myself. For those who are married or you have a partner, another question of introspection may be, am I putting all that I can into this relationship? Is my partner giving me all that I need in this relationship? Because a lot of times when you are partnered with a person, that's just it. It's a partnership. It's a lock in, right? And you may have dreams and aspirations of a certain caliber or a category that your partner has the complete opposite. So instead of your partner being able to support and join on with you to venture into your dreams, the opposite is actually happening where they're pulling you back because they cannot give you that emotional support, or they don't want to give you that emotional support that you need, or in turn you're not putting into the relationship what is needed so that the partner is able to give you in turn what you desire and what you need for your emotional, physical, and spiritual capacity to move forward in your dreams. What do I want most in life? And I'm going to end on this question. What do I want most in life? What is the most important thing that you want in life? What is the most important thing that's happening with you right now? Well, we can start with the here and now and to roll it back to what is reality and what are your needs right now, because you have to be able to meet your immediate needs, your basic needs of food, clothing, and shelter. Those are the basic necessities of life. Are you able to provide that to yourself in some form? If you are not, do you have the resources to help you to provide that to yourself? You have to start there before we can begin to dream and to begin to live a dream. What is it that you need? What is the most important thing in your life right now? What is the most important thing in your life moving forward? Those are the things that you have to consider in understanding what introspection means and living out a dream. Dreams can become realities. Dreams are very important when it becomes stressful in your life and you want to escape with imagination to say, oh, I wish that I was in Bermuda, or I wish that I was somewhere else, or I had another career, or I was able to have this ability. That is a dream. But again, if these dreams are something that you really, really and truly want to live, and that's what we're talking about, because the affirmation was, I will live my dream, you have to understand what introspection is. And introspection has to do with you. It has to do with your mental, your physical, and your spiritual capacities, your perception, your positive perception. I get tongue-tied on positive perception. So this is a little introspection for myself. I'm sitting there and I'm, of course, analyzing how I'm speaking right now. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think that it is very important, particularly when you are in a position to render the public a speaking or go to a speaking class, or you have something to do with communication, that is important to sit and to just check yourself and analyze where you are and how you can grow. And growth is so, so, so very important. And that's, again, the subtopic of what we're talking about today is growing. Being positive. Being positive. There's so much negativity. Each day we can wake up and we can have a negative outlook on everything. But a coin has two sides. And that same negative side can easily be flipped to something positive. So that's why we have our weekly affirmations. And remember, it's not why, but it's what. We're going to change, and we're going to think about, when we begin to question things about ourselves, that we're not placing the word why. Why me? Why can I not have? Why do I this? Why do I that? We're going to change it to, what can I do? What can be done? What cannot be done? What does this mean? Those are the type of terms that we have to feed ourselves to get where we need to go, and begin to help one another, to support one another, and educate ourselves. And this is what we're doing today on Freestyle Friday. You stopped by my channel, and I thank each and every one of you. If you are listening to me live, if you've gotten this after 1 p.m. on Friday and you've come across my page, thank you so much. I hope that something that I've said will resonate with you, and share this information with other people. Again, we've spoken about introspection today. Our affirmation of the week was, I will live my dream. And we got to freestyle it. We have to freestyle it. We have to freestyle it as never before. And I am just going to just freestyle it a little bit today. If you can see behind me, I have my flute. And one day I'm going to freestyle with the flute, but I kind of like my lip gloss to pop, so I don't really want to put my flute on right now. But yeah, but we're going to freestyle it a little bit. So I don't really want to put my flute on right now. But yeah, but we're going to freestyle it a little bit. We're going to freestyle it a little bit. Can become reality. All you got to do is believe. You got to know yourself and believe. Nobody knows what you can do until you do it, and do it good. A dream can become reality. All you gotta do, the heartbeat. We gotta live our dream on reality, understanding who you are, and get rid of the word why, but what will make me live? What can I give? What I believe in me. What can I achieve? We're talking about living our dream today. And I'm so happy that someone has joined me. And you stopped by my page. It's the Friday before Christmas. Hope I haven't taken up too much of your time, but this is Freestyle Friday with Dr. Ingrid, and I'm just so excited, and I hope that everyone have a very, very great weekend, because we made it to another Friday, and we're going to push forward for the next week. Our affirmation will be never, never give up. Our affirmation. We gotta believe our dreams can become reality. Remember what, not why. No negative, positive mindset to achieve our dreams. And I want y'all to have a great day. And I've enjoyed this, and I thank you so much. Happy holidays, and I see you on Christmas. Bye now.